All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. So I know I promised a lot more content. Had some great plans of coming back from Chicago at East versus West and breaking down the event. I may still do that, just my experience and everything. But obviously everybody's been tuned in, they're seeing the social media and everything. They're seeing all the controversy and the drama between Angan as the previous owner and the current owners, Dexter and Robert, and maybe some other people involved in that also. But obviously it feels like we've come to an impasse. Just to make a long story short, for those of you who haven't been involved, Angan had voluntarily separated himself from the league for some internal conflicts that were going on between, I believe, himself and Dexter. Some disagreements that I guess couldn't be reconciled. So fast forward, that news spread, and a lot of the Eastern European arm wrestlers, just the general arm wrestling population, caught wind of Angan leaving, obviously, and have chosen to follow suit. Obviously, when we look at this from a big picture perspective, without currently getting into any of the politics, rumors, and hearsay involved in this, we all know that the solidarity of the league is really important, and having everybody compete under one umbrella is important. So I have already expressed my opinions of needing solidarity and compromise and reuniting of all the forces. I did that in a large forum at East versus West with the other pullers and the owners. I also spoke to both owners individually and just expressed my deep desire to continue to work together. Whether that's possible or not, I don't know. But mainly the reason I'm making this video is I'm sitting outside of my gym, just got done working out, got a call from my dear friend Neil Pickup, and he made a great proposal. He also had reached out to Ryan Bowen and Ray Lipinge, the original Fix crew that we've been doing the Fix now for, I don't know how many years, hundreds of episodes. Obviously in that Fix crew, there has been some differences of opinions, what some could say volatile disagreements, and maybe perceived betrayals and things of that nature. In any case, there was a divide, and the Fix is no longer the four of us. So in an effort to kind of stand on that proposal of solidarity and unity, all four of us have agreed to get back on a Fix podcast that we hope to schedule on Monday afternoon after Neil's done with the Arm Wars, where we can discuss not only the things that transpired through the Fix and the relationships there, but also what we know about the current situation with East versus West, and any potential ways forward and ways that we can compromise. Obviously, sometimes compromise is not possible, but I've also already expressed that I'm a believer in second, third, fourth chances, and I'm a believer in any relationship worth fighting for is also worth sacrificing for. So I am an eternal optimist, and I believe everything can be salvaged, and there's always an alternative way. So hopefully this upcoming Fix episode, that'll be Monday, and we're shooting for 4:30 Eastern time. Hopefully that sets a precedent, get some information out there, and maybe inspire some folks to potentially compromise or meet in the middle. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. Again, maybe I'll do a breakdown coming up here when things would settle down, but it just wasn't on my heart. This stuff was kind of weighing heavy. So hopefully we can make some progress here. In the meantime, guys, keep the faith. Let's stay positive. Let's stay united as much as we can and keep moving forward. Thanks again for tuning in.